good, y'all? Back again in the video, and today I have a spine-chilling Saturday. Now, I do want to say this. I did make a video today. I made this. Fuck, y'all. I don't know. My skin was not itching this entire day, but as soon as I turn on the camera, I got an itch on my shit. Bruh, come on, man. Y'all cannot believe I'm out here being dirty, bro. Come on, man. Anyways, I got a sponsor Saturday for y'all today. If y'all haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I make videos every week. You already know this because you already heard this before. Come on, guys. Like, seriously. I do this shit. I be in the mix. Yeah, I be like a producer. I just be mixing shit. I be in the mix. I be with the shit. Anyways, got a sponsor on Saturday. We're gonna be react to some horror films. We're gonna get that rolling. And okay, so why is my skin itchy, bro? Come on, y'all cannot think I don't wash myself. I wash my butt and everything. Y'all think I'm dirty, don't you? Yeah, y'all think I'm real dirty, don't you? Oh my gosh. I know y'all like, what is this horrendous ass smile? I know it's mine. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get this started. Alright. I know what y'all thinking. Yes, I got the nails painted again, bitch. Alright, let me switch this shit real quick. I'm not gonna edit this out. I'm just gonna switch it. There we go. As y'all can see, look at that number right there, 182. That is beautiful. That is pretty. I like that shit. I like that. Hope it gets to more. Y'all, 2026, we blowing up. All right, y'all. First animation of the day, we have IMR Scary Tales. I don't know what I just said. IMR? That is not their name. What am I talking about? We have True Home Alone horror stories. Let's get into it. Now, if you haven't already done so, get your sparkling water. I got bubbly lime. Now, further ado, let's get into it, little baby.
That Saturday evening, my folks were out to visit my grandma, so I had the whole house to myself. I figured it was the perfect time to finally watch The Conjuring without Mom freaking out about the psychological impact on a 15-year-old. I made this huge bowl of popcorn, crashed on the couch, and got about 30 minutes in when someone knocked on the door.
Don't answer that
When
shit.
I looked through the peephole, a girl was standing on my porch wearing a green Girl Scout sash and pigtails. She had this huge smile that was way too big for her face.
Oh, damn.
Girl Scouts sold cookies.
I ain't gonna lie, and be people like that though. It's not that they creepy or anything like that. Had to get that shit out. It's not that they bad people or evil people. Some people just got big smiles. That's it. Some of you just got big smiles. That's it. That's all they got. Some people just got big smiles, bro.
The time. It wasn't meant to be anything special, but some just didn't fit right in. Girl Scouts are usually like 10 years old.
What she got behind her
This
arm?
girl looked at least 20. She had...
No, sir. 20? She cannot be a Girl Scout no more. No.
full makeup on, mascara and lipstick, but was dressed like a little kid. I almost didn't open the door. My gut told me
I almost didn't open the door. Why didn't you follow that? Why didn't you back away? Like, she doesn't even know that you're there. Like, see, unless you got some like heavy ass footsteps, she probably gonna know that you're there.
But then I thought I was being paranoid from watching too many horror movies. Plus, she was just selling cookies.
Did you see any cookies? I don't see cookies.
I opened the door.
Hi. We're raising money for the troops.
Who's we?
Wanna buy some cookies?
Up close, she looked even
Why is there a fucking van, bro? Why is there a van, bro?
weirder. Her makeup was caked on, covering what looked like acne scars. The pigtails were messy as if she had tied them in a hurry.
I ain't gonna lie like
eyes
this.
didn't match her smile. Sure, I said. How much?
$5 a box.
She held up Thin Mints, and her smile got wider.
You're cute. You
Oh,
know that?
My
Thank
heartbeat picked up. Thanks, I said, reaching for
shit.
my wallet. I'll just take one box.
Oh, me.
She leaned closer, and I could smell her perfume. It was heavy and sweet, that kind that sticks in your throat.
Oh, damn.
You know, I've got more varieties in my van, if you want to pick your...
Van. 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 You got more varieties in your what? Listen, I'm not going unless you got a Honda Civic, a SUV of some sort. I'm not going near that joint. You want me to go to your van to look at Girl Scout cookies? Hey, I don't like mint flavored anything, but I'll give you the $5 to give me the mint chips so you can get the fuck out of my face. How about that?
favorite.
Everything in my head was telling me to say no and close the door, but I was 15 and stupid, and some part of me was flattered that an older girl was paying attention to me. Yeah, let me check them out. She giggled, turned, and walked toward the curb.
Ain't gonna lie, I fall for it
sitting
too.
with its engine running.
Yeah, he popped out. A naked man comes to grab him.
As we got closer, I noticed that instead of the windows, the van had solid white panels in the back.
They're right here.
The girl said,
Aren't you gonna
the
open
side
it?
door. She slid the door open. Before I even figured out what I was looking at, hands shot out of the dark and grabbed me.
Yeah,
One yanked my
made
arm,
sense.
another grabbed my shirt, and suddenly I was being pulled inside.
Oh, damn.
I tried to scream, but a hand clamped over my mouth. My feet barely touched
What
the
the
ground
fuck?
before they shoved me all the way in. The doors slammed shut, and the van lurched forward.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, one of them pinned me down while the other went through my pockets.
Oh,
They took
damn.
my phone first, then my wallet. I was wearing my new Jordans my dad just bought me. One of them yanked
They
those
took
off,
them
too,
too.
laughing.
They took him too.
The new edition, he whistled. Please, I sobbed, hating how scared I sounded. Please just let me go. I won't tell anyone. The girl was sitting in the passenger seat. She smiled as she pulled off the pigtails,
Oh, that's
and without them,
fucked
she
up.
looked at least 10 years older, harder, and meaner.
Stupid, horny teenagers.
She said, lighting a cigarette. She took a drag, then turned around and pressed the lit end against my arm. I screamed. That's when the guy started hitting me in the
Damn.
gut, face, and ribs. They weren't trying to knock me out. They just wanted to hurt me. I curled up trying to protect myself, but there wasn't enough room. Every time I moved, another punch landed.
Yeah, I'd be
I
fighting
tasted
with every inch
blood.
of my life,
My
bro.
nose was bleeding, dripping onto the van floor. One punch caught me in the eye, and I saw stars. Another hit my ribs, and I heard
Damn.
something crack.
Bro, that was not your ribs. That is your neck. Bro, you're dead.
The pain was so bad I couldn't breathe. They were laughing, making jokes about how I was crying and how easy it was. I don't know how long it lasted. Everything blurred together into pain and the smell of cigarette smoke and beer. After a few hours, the van stopped. One of them opened the door, and they threw me out onto the street. I landed hard, scraping my hands and knees on the pavement. Stay down, one said. Don't look up, and if you go to the cops, we know where you live. The van peeled away while I lay there on the street. My whole body hurt. My face felt swollen, and blood dripping from my nose onto the sidewalk. When I finally sat up, I had no idea where I was. It was some neighborhood I'd never seen. A woman came out of one of the houses with her phone.
Oh my god. Are you okay? I'm calling 911.
I tried to say I was fine, but when I opened my mouth, more blood came out.
I bet they
My
whooped
ribs
your
felt
ass.
so bad I could barely breathe. She made me sit on her porch while we waited. A paramedic said I needed the hospital. I called my parents. My mom cried when she saw my face. My dad looked like he wanted to kill someone. Cops came and took a statement, but I couldn't tell them much except that the van...
Bro, you were not in the fire. Why is your entire body bandaged? Bro, you were not in no fire, bro. Come
was
on.
white. I didn't see the plate, and there were at least
Act
two
like he
of them
needed a
with the
skin
scout
grab.
girl. I spent 2 days in the hospital. I had 3 cracked ribs, a concussion, and a broken nose. The bruises took weeks to heal, but the physical stuff wasn't the worst part.
Bro, he got all that. He need all them damn bandages. Come on, bro.
The worst part was living afterward. Every time someone knocks on the door, I freeze. Every white van I see makes my heart race. I have nightmares about being in that van, about those fists in the dark. My therapist says it's PTSD. She's teaching me ways to feel safe again. But some nights, I still wake up sweating, convinced I can smell smoke and beer.
Or you could just,
The
like,
cops
get stronger.
never caught them. As far as I know, they're still out there, knocking on doors, looking for stupid, horny teenagers to follow a stranger to their van.
I ain't gonna lie, you was stupid for following the van, though. I can't even lie to you, bro. They plan wasn't even thought out. I'm gonna be honest. There was, like, no thought or effort to that plan. Like, Girl Scout cookies, white van. I'm gonna be honest. You would have lost me at the... What the fuck? You would have lost me at the van. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I would not go to that shit. And, like, the fact that it was that easy for you to do that is crazy. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Baby girl's appearance-wise, baby girl my type. Like, for real. Like, on me. Like, I would have fell for it, too. But I wouldn't be stupid enough to let myself be grabbed and pulled in. Like, bro, I don't think you understand, bro. Like, bro, I'm a tough fucking person. Like, bro, I will fight with every inch of my life if I have to. Like, bro, and plus, I'm heavy as shit. I'm not getting pulled in nowhere. When I was 15, I was heavy, bro. Like, bro, y'all not pulling me in. I'll bite one of y'all. I would have bit one of them. They kept playing, bro. Alright, next animation up for today, we have MJV Animations, True Terrifying Animation Horror Stories. Now, without further ado, let's get into it!
This happened not too long ago, when I was 26.
Oh, for real?
Being older hadn't been that big of a deal to me for probably a decade.
Bro, you look like a
It
bum.
was sort of just another day to me. This year, I had most of the day off, but worked overnight from 10 to 6 a.m. I was a stalker for a local grocery store, so most nights were quiet, where I just work alone and at my own pace. By the time I left the house, the streets and sidewalks were already empty. No trick-or-treaters running around. However, when I parked and walked up to unlock the door and let myself in, I saw a couple of people around the side of the building in costumes. Didn't think much of it.
Yeah, they about to get into some devious ass shit, bro.
Reason. I went in and relocked the doors, then started working. I was moving between the back warehouse and the aisles, stocking the shelves and doing all the usual. It really wasn't too long into my shift when I thought I heard someone say something outside the store. I went up to the front and saw that same group of people.
Yeah.
They were close to the front windows, looking like maybe they were walking around. For reference, the store sat alone in a massive parking lot. There were some other buildings near it, but all unoccupied, so really the only reason to be in this parking lot was for the grocery store I worked at. But obviously, we weren't open. I stayed near the front and kept an eye.
If y'all weren't open, why are you there, bruh? Bro, why are you there? If y'all aren't open, what are you even doing there?
On them. They passed by and were gone for 10 minutes before coming back around. I wish I could have seen more of what they were actually doing.
They probably waiting for you to turn the open sign on, dumb bitch. Like, bruh, you sitting at the register, waiting for them to come in. The sign says closed. Like, bruh.
The costumes they had on made it hard to tell if they were looking inside the store windows or just standing near them. Either way, it was weird that they were hanging around here for so long.
It's weird that you gotta open this closed sign on.
I didn't see why they didn't walk around somewhere else. Eventually, I had to get back to working in other parts of the store, so I left the front. An hour or so went by. I'd been moving through the aisles, filling the shelves, and having one earbud in to listen to music while I worked. I was in one of the end aisles, far from the front, when I heard a knock at the door. It was 3 loud bangs against the glass. It startled me, but I quickly ran up to the front of the store to see who it was.
Probably the same
I
guys.
immediately saw the 4 guys in costumes standing grouped up at the
I ain't gonna lie, I can't take Mr. Pumpkinhead ass serious. I cannot take that man serious. I'll be honest. If I saw him, bro, I'm not getting scared. I'm not, bro. Bro, one thing I'm gonna worry about is how you gonna take a piss with that shit on, bro.
front, facing the window I was behind. I knew they saw me and were clearly looking at me. I walked up closer and yelled through the glass, asking what they needed. As I stood there, I very quickly noticed none of them had bags or pillowcases for trick-or-treating.
Why would they
It
trick or
would have
treat
been
at a
weird
store?
if they were still trick-or-treating at this time of night, let alone trying to at a closed grocery store. But at least it would have shown me that they might have been earlier, which would explain the costumes. Now it seemed like they were just wearing costumes to hide who they were. Not a single one of their faces was visible,
Makes sense.
and none of them responded. They just stood there, looking at me.
I will call the cops.
I got really uncomfortable, but thought this could all be some Halloween prank.
You could
and
call the
honestly
cops.
wasn't worth my time. I left and went back to the aisle I was in before. I still felt really weird about it, but held on to the idea that they were just doing something stupid to mess with me. Maybe they saw me walking inside earlier and thought it'd be funny. But it very quickly went much further than a simple joke.
Yeah, no duh.
It wasn't 2 minutes later that there was an insanely loud thud against the glass at the front of the store.
Oh, they trying to
And
write that
before I
shit
could
down.
even make it to the end of the aisle to look, a second, even louder thud hit the glass, and was followed by what sounded like the door crashing open. I froze, hearing footsteps running in. I turned and sprinted to the back of the store. I was so scared I didn't even grab my bag that had my keys and wallet in it. I just sprinted straight out the back door, going to the road and continuing to run. When I had a chance to breathe, I called the police.
I will call it. Yeah, you
By
should have called the
then,
police
everyone
beforehand.
was gone. We did have security footage though, showing exactly what happened, but it really didn't give any information that I didn't already know. The guys were hanging around outside the store for a couple of hours, and then smashed something against the door to break it open. They immediately ran in and were looking for me, which was the most horrifying part.
I bet.
They searched everywhere, one of them even having run to the back of the store and looked for me just 15 seconds after I got away. Had he seen me, the whole group might have chased me down the road, and things might have not ended so well for me.
Yeah, they were trying to catch a body.
Ultimately, that was where things left off. What the group was actually wanting to do, and all the other questions I have, remain unknown.
Bro, that was into some devious, mischievous ass
Every
shit. That's
cop
what.
sees something.
Like, bro, it's not hard putting 2 to 2 together. They broke in, looked in for you like they was about to get into something naughty, bro. Like they had a purpose. Like they wanted to get into something. They had to. It was demanding. It was a mission. Like, bro, they was there when you were there. They stayed when you stayed. When they got tired of waiting around, they was trying to get busy. Bro, they could have taken your cheeks. They could have murdered you. They could have start beating on you. They was looking for you. They want to rob nothing. They wanted to, actually, they did want to rob something. They wanted to rob your life. Bruh, they was trying to get busy. That's what that was. They wanted some action. That's what they was. That's what they wanted. That's what that was. Man, well, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all again. Y'all know it's your boy, Straight this absolute the man. Thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for coming in and showing the fuck y'all. If I haven't already done. Dialect coach. Where are you? Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all haven't. Thank you for watching. If you have not already done so, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. I make videos every week. Thank you for your love and support. Goodbye, good night, and you have a nice rest and sleep tight. Remember, strength is absolute. Goodbye, bye.